this is Mark from Redline Trading, and I want to start with this quick disclaimer that all signals and trading opportunities that we provide are for educational demonstration purposes only. Traders should understand that trading involves substantial risk, and a person can lose a substantial amount of money. Always carefully consider your financial position and never place a trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Now, there was a lot of options activity today, and I saw no significant insider buying, but I did note that at least a dozen companies raised their quarterly dividend. That is a very, very bullish sign. Now, I've always been a bit of a skeptic in this market, given the overall status of the economy and the incredible spending that's happening right now. But you can't fight the tape, and if the market is bullish, we're gonna be bullish. Now, what I wanted to do was bring to your attention a stock that I've been following for a very long time. Now, I may have mentioned Invitae to you last week. Now, Invitae is a very small biotech that we took a position in on our options portfolio, and we are making really good money off of it. The other company that made a nice jump today that I've been also following along is called EDITAS Medicine. Now, here's a chart. Now, the 52-week high is $99.95. Now, these companies are all being driven on potential revenue. They don't really have any therapies that are currently FDA approved, and they are really not generating any significant profit. It's all based on their potential future technology. Now, you can see that it's moved up to a position where we could take a long position. We've got the scanner signal. We've got our multi-time frame assessment of trend long. Now, the Laguerre is really locked long. It kind of faded here into the close, but I believe we're in a bullish scenario, and I think that Editas can make a nice move up. You can see that it's got no resistance to the upside. Now, the reason I like Editas is really because of their potential future, because of its potential future value. And what Editas does is it essentially is a genome editing company. It's engaged in treating patients with genetically defined diseases by using a very complex process to delete that gene. Now, what they use is a really complex molecule that includes multiple enzymes. It's considered to be, the CRISPR technology. The compound they use is an RNA-based complex compound, which, as I said, consists of a CRISPR enzyme and includes multiple other proteins. So they're in the process of manipulating that enzymatically splicing material that really would form the foundation of their company. Obviously, it's no easy feat for a molecule to go in and selectively delete a gene, but they are working and they are on the forefront of this technology. Now, again, I think at $50, it's a great potential buy. I think there's going to be a lot of focus on the small biotechs, and this is a real beaut. I really like it. If I wasn't in Invitae, I would probably take Editas in a in a bullish options configuration. But since I'm in Invitae, which is remotely concerned with the same field, Invitae just looks for those genes that could predispose you to cardiovascular disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease. So it's a company that's doing screening. But after you were screened, it would be EDITAS that would come in and be used to find that gene and delete it, thereby eliminating your predisposition to leukemia, lymphoma, cardiovascular disease, multiple other obviously deleterious processes that can have a profound effect on us as we get older. So EDITAS is my pick of the day. I think it has great potential upside. Remember that this is obviously a risky position. This is a company without earnings, but so is Invitae, and Invitae's rocking. Remember, if you want to make the big money, you got to get in early. I hear all the time, everyone talks about how, oh yeah, I bought Amazon when it was $1.25. Well, when Amazon was $1.25, it was losing an enormous amount of money per quarter, and there were just a vast number of people, talking heads, and some pretty smart people at the time, because I was actively trading, who felt that Amazon would never be successful. So if you want to get in on the ground floor, that's when you have to take the risk. EDITAS is a company right in that zone, and if you're willing to risk a small amount of money, I think it has, again, great upside potential. Everyone have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow evening.